Once again, the K-pop world is caught in a familiar cycle, one driven by delusion and entitlement. The mantra, the Lulu is a so Lulu, seems to dominate fan culture, but it's these very delusions that often end up ruining an idol's career. The sense of ownership some fans feel over their idols is not just unsettling, it's destructive. In the hyper-controlled landscape of K-pop, even a whisper of romance or something as trivial as smoking is seen as betrayal, a direct challenge to the carefully crafted fantasy. But why does this keep happening? And more importantly, who's truly responsible for perpetuating this toxic dynamic? Is it the fans, the agencies, or a culture that thrives on parasocial relationships? The answer is more complex than it seems. RIIZE Seunghan. The most recent incident of fan entitlement and the prime examples of companies failing to protect their artists came in the form of Seunghan's departure from RIIZE. Once a rising star in SM Entertainment's new group, Seunghan quickly gained popularity with his impressive vocals, dance skills, and striking visuals. However, just before RIIZE's official debut in September 2023, his past came back to haunt him. In August 2023, leaked photos surfaced online showing Seunghan in intimate situations with a rumored ex-girlfriend and smoking. These private images, allegedly spread by someone close to him, sparked outrage. Seunghan issued a public apology taking responsibility and promising to learn from his mistakes. But the damage was done. As the controversy slowly subsided, another incident arose, a resurfaced Instagram live with Seunghan and TXT's Subin joking around, which led to false rumors of them bad-mouthing La Seraphim's Yoonchi. Despite clarifications, the backlash persisted. By November 2023, SM Entertainment announced that Seunghan would go on hiatus, stating that some of the leaked material had been edited to make the situation worse. Yet the company seemed more focused on protecting RIIZE's image than safeguarding Seunghan. Then, in October 2024, after nearly a year, rumors swirled that Seunghan would return to RIIZE. Fans were divided. Some were eager to welcome him back, while others still clung to the past controversies. SM confirmed his return, citing long discussions between Seunghan, the company, and the other members. RIIZE had been dogged by scandals even before debuting, but Seunghan's controversy was the most damaging. His privacy was violated, and while his actions were typical of a teenager, the outrage from certain fans demanded his removal. In response, SM Entertainment placed him on hiatus, leaving fans speculating whether he would ever return. When his return was finally announced, it only deepened the rift. International fans were mostly supportive, but Korean fans were outraged. They expressed their discontent by sending 1,000 condolence wreaths traditionally associated with mourning to SM's building, demanding his permanent removal. The situation escalated when another RIIZE member, Wonbin, spoke out asking fans to understand Seunghan's return. However, this did little to calm the storm. Just 48 hours later, Seunghan officially withdrew from the group. His heartfelt letter on Weverse revealed his deep regret and desire not to cause further pain to his members or fans. SM Entertainment confirmed the news and the fallout was swift. Fans were outraged, with some organizing boycotts, unfollowing RIIZE's social media, and canceling pre-orders. SM stock price even took a hit, reflecting the deep divide in the fan base. SM Entertainment's handling of the situation drew heavy criticism. Fans pointed out that excluding Seunghan from much of RIIZE's promotions during his hiatus made his sudden return jarring and poorly timed. Worse, the announcement of his departure while the members were mid-flight only added to the confusion. While fans noting the visibly upset expression of the remaining members upon landing. The group's social media accounts have seen significant drops in followers, and fans are questioning how SM will manage RIIZE's international promotion while seemingly ignoring the voices of global fans. As for Seunghan, reports surfaced of him encountering these unsettling displays firsthand, visibly shaken by the overwhelming backlash. In a poignant moment, he was spotted at a subway station where fan support projects were showcased. Eyewitnesses described him standing quietly, reading heartfelt letters left by fans. Aespa Karina. Another example is Karina from Aespa. In early 2023, news broke that she was dating a male actor, which sent shockwaves through her fandom. Karina, leader of one of the hottest 4th-gen K-pop groups, found herself caught in the crossfire of fan outrage. Just days after the rumors were confirmed, she felt compelled to issue a handwritten apology on Instagram, expressing her regret and remorse. Why? It's simple. The relationship put her in the spotlight for all the wrong reasons, and in K-pop, where idols are groomed to be perfect, fans expect them to stay single, focused, and accessible at least until they have made it to the top. Karina's dating life was perceived as a threat to her group's appeal, especially in such a competitive industry where fan loyalty is key. The toxic business model behind K-pop makes sure that these idols, starting from their trainee days, are constantly molded into idolized versions of themselves, living under intense scrutiny from both their agencies and their fans. Social media platforms like Weverse and Bubble allow fans to engage with their idols in an almost too intimate way, creating parasocial relationships where fans believe they know the real person behind the idol and often feel possessive, sometimes to unhealthy levels. But the fans aren't the real villains here. This whole setup benefits the entertainment companies. The more emotionally invested fans are, the more likely they are to spend big on merchandise, albums, and concert tickets. So when a scandal like Karina's relationship came to light, it was the agencies that panicked, not just the fans. When her dating news broke, SME's stock price dropped by 3.5%, and angry fans sent protest trucks to the company's headquarters. It seems like the real question we should be asking is, why is it always SM Entertainment? Even the next idol who went through something similar is also from SM Entertainment. So it begs the question, is it an industry problem or an SME problem? EXO's Chen. On January 13, 2020, Chen, EXO's lead vocalist, dropped a bombshell. In a handwritten letter posted to EXO's fan site, Lucene, he revealed that he was getting married to his non-celebrity girlfriend, but that wasn't all. He hinted at something bigger, saying a blessing has come. Fans quickly realized this meant his fiancée was pregnant. This news was confirmed by his agency, SM Entertainment, who supported Chen's decision to get married and announced that he would become a father soon. Now, EXO's had mixed reactions. On one hand, many fans flooded social media with supportive hashtags like #AlwaysWithChen and #EXO in EXO9. They stood by Chen, acknowledging that idols are human and deserve personal happiness. But on the other hand, some fans were furious. They felt blindsided by the news, especially the pregnancy, and accused Chen of damaging EXO's image. In their eyes, being a married idol or a father wasn't something that aligned with the idolized image they had of EXO. Some even went as far as organizing protests and calling for Chen's removal from the group. On February 20, 2020, Chen apologized for the hurt his announcement caused. He expressed gratitude to those who stood by him and acknowledged the frustration of others. Despite his apology, the protests continued. A small group of EXOs even staged a demonstration in front of SM Town, COEX RTM, demanding that Chen leave EXO for good. In a shocking turn, some fans even paid for bus advertisements calling for Chen's withdrawal. These ads sparked controversy as they were later deemed illegal due to a lack of approval from Siheung City. On April 29, 2020, Chen and his wife welcomed a baby girl. While this was happy news for the couple, the backlash from fans grew louder. Some claimed Chen had lied about his fiancée's pregnancy timeline, adding fuel to the fire. Later that year, in October, Chen enlisted for his mandatory military service. Fans hoped the controversy would quiet down during his absence. However, in November 2021, news broke that Chen and his wife were expecting their second child, which once again reignited the debate. Chen was discharged from military service in April 2022, and while his personal life seems stable, the debate among fans still lingers. This level of emotional investment can be hard to comprehend for outsiders, but it's rooted in the unique structure of K-pop fandom, which blurs the line between fan and idol. As we're all aware, K-pop fandoms are fueled by intense emotional connections, often characterized by parasocial relationships, where fans perceive idols as their romantic interests or close friends. This illusion creates a deep bond, but when idols date or marry, fans can feel betrayed, leading to feelings of rejection. To maintain this fantasy, many older K-pop contracts even included strict no-dating clauses. Cultural differences also play a significant role in how these dynamics are perceived. While Western fans often celebrate their idols' personal lives, many Korean fans see dating as a violation of trust, resulting in extreme reactions such as protests or demands for accountability. Despite this diversity of opinions, the K-pop industry thrives on these parasocial connections because they drive album sales, merchandise, and concert ticket purchases. This cycle, while lucrative for companies, can come at the expense of idols' personal well-beings, as we have seen. The intense passion in K-pop fandoms can sometimes turn toxic, with fans fiercely defending their idols against criticism, leading to aggressive behavior and fan wars. Online interactions also amplify this toxicity, as anonymity allows for harsher responses. Ultimately, both fans and the industry must work together to foster a culture where support doesn't morph into obsession and where criticism can be constructive rather than harmful. Let us know in the comments below, is SME the main issue, or is it the K-pop industry at large that perpetuates this toxic behavior from fans? And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Noona-K for all things K-pop.